Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to talk about weeks 3 through 7 of pregnancy. I am currently 7 weeks and 1 day. So crazy to even think about. And yes, I'm laying down on my bed because this is life right now. Actually, it's not my bed, it's the girl's bed. And I'm also laying on my stomach while I can, because I do like to sleep on my stomach, and I know I'm going to miss that very much. But that's okay. It's all worth it in the end. So to start off around like weeks 3 to 4, week 3 I was feeling really, really great. I actually have a video about like taking another pregnancy test because I just didn't believe if it was actually true or not that I was pregnant, because I felt so good. It was amazing. And then week 4 hit. Actually, right after I filmed that, the nausea hit. Sorry. And fatigue. But so week 4 hit, and it's been nausea central. However, I was suggested by a friend to take these, they're like little pellets made by Pink Stork. It's called Gut Health, and it's supposed to help with morning sickness, and so I've been taking them for about a week or so now, and it has helped tremendously. While I still get nauseous and everything, it's definitely helped, so I highly recommend them. But back to week 4, that was probably my roughest week yet, week 4 to 5 or so. Hold on. Sorry, that was my daughter. I could not make food, so I went to the grocery store and I stocked up on a whole bunch of stuff for my husband to just throw in the microwave. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, this is real life. So I stocked up on stuff for him, which he's so amazing. He just doesn't mind at all. And I lived on oyster crackers, Cheerios, water, apple juice for about 2 weeks. Sometimes soft pretzels. That was about it. And it was just like a handful at a time if I could keep it. Like, I knew that I needed to keep my stomach full, but then I couldn't even think about eating because it just grossed me out. I just did not want to eat at all. But even thinking about food now, I'm like, ooh. So with that, I guess it was about a full week into week 5.5, that I finally was feeling a little bit better in the mornings. So I would get until like 11 o'clock. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then I could do all my morning chores and get schoolwork done with the girls, and then nausea set in for the whole rest of the day again. And I had been waking up and immediately eating oyster crackers before I even got out of bed. And for those of you that don't know, my girls have celiac disease, so of course everything right now that I want or that is going to be helping me is carbs. So I have to be so careful with them because one crumb can like wreck my daughter, both of them. So that has been trying for sure. I was starting out with saltines and I was like, they are way too crummy. I just couldn't risk having all those crumbs in the house. So my mom stopped and picked up like this huge bag of oyster crackers so I could just kind of grab a handful and eat them as I needed. Oh my goodness. This is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. But yeah, so with that, week 5 hit, and Josh even said, he's like, I feel like you're doing a little bit better, and I was like, yeah. And then literally that next day, like, it went down a hill right again. So it's definitely been a roller coaster, but I would say like week 4 to 7 have been pretty similar, with nausea and just not feeling motivated, not having energy, not really wanting to do much of anything. In my mind, I want to get all these projects done and I want to do so many things, and then my body's just like, no, actually, we're not going to do that today. So that's been kind of rough. But at the same time, it's like, well, I have to just rest while I can. And thankfully, our girls that we have now are 8 and 9, and so they are old enough to make themselves lunch and breakfast and stuff like that, and then Daddy will bring them dinner, and obviously I'm feeding them, so if they're asking for something in particular, I will make it for them. I just have to like make it very quickly and give it to them and have them eat in another room because I just can't with the smell of like anything. But I feel like the last couple days I've actually been able to eat a little bit more, which is great. But then last night when I was going to bed, I was like, oh, why did I eat so much today? My stomach just hurt so bad. It was like, it was awful. That was like a different stomach hurt. Like it was like nausea, yes, but like my stomach hurt too. Because the nausea, I'm sure when you're pregnant, you know, it's just like a constant. So it's like, okay, this is pregnancy nausea. And last night, I don't know what it was just off. But that could have been because I was actually I did eat like a roast yesterday, and so that could have been that. You never really know. So then week 6 is when I started those, they're like teeny tiny little, I think they're called pellets or something. And it comes with like a little scooper, and you just put it in your mouth and swallow it with a drink 3 times a day. I haven't taken any yet today, and I should. I'm so tired. So that I have only taken a nap once, and that's when I was like so nauseous. Oh my goodness, I think that was week 6. And just, it was the very beginning of that week, and Josh came home and I was like sleeping, and he's like, you really don't feel good, do you? And I was like, no, I don't. But he's been amazing through all of this. He's always so supportive of me and so encouraging, and I think he's learned a lot through the last 2 pregnancies that we had together, that like he would be like, it's okay, and I would tell him like, that's great that you're saying that, but right now it's not okay. It does not feel okay. So how about you say, it's going to be okay. You're doing good. It's going to be okay. Like, look forward to the future, things along those lines. Not the like, it's okay. So I was like, are you going through this right now? Because it is not okay. But yeah, that was just kind of a little tidbit that with my first pregnancy, I was like, we're not going to say it's okay. And then he definitely learned from it. So he's been phenomenal this pregnancy. And it's so great because we both like have been praying for this. For those of you that don't know, my husband had a vasectomy after we had our second daughter. And then just this past November, got it reversed. So thankful for that. And it took us about 9 months to get pregnant because I was on the depot shot prior to that. And that really messed with my system. It was awful. So I was doing everything in my power to try and get my cycle back and to try and start ovulating again and just make a baby. And so finally I started ovulating 2 months before I got pregnant. So like I ovulated 1 month while that was on month 8, and then month 9 of being off the depot shot, and after having my husband's vasectomy reversal done, we got pregnant. So that's exciting, and everyone around me is saying twins. And my grandmother on my dad's side was a twin, and I've heard that it skips generations and goes to the female. So like my brother wouldn't have had twins, but potentially I might. Josh is so excited. He's like, I want twins so bad. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think it would be amazing. It would be phenomenal. But I'm only 5 feet tall. my body with twins. You should see my body with one baby. Wait until you see what I look like with one baby. It's insane. But I cannot imagine 2 babies. And I'm terrified of a C-section. I know that there's so many moms that like have to have them, and I can't even imagine the pain that you go through afterwards, and how strong you are and everything, and it just scares me. Surgery scares me. Everything about it's kind of scary, so I don't know if they would let me go all natural. I would push as much as I could for a natural birth, but we shall see. Also, I have been losing weight, obviously, because I'm not hungry at all, and I'm super nauseous all the time. So I weighed myself this morning, and I'm down to 114, so I've lost 6 pounds since beginning this pregnancy, being 7 weeks. And I had that to lose, because I'm only, like I said, I'm only 5 foot tall. My normal weight is like, my normal weight is like before the depot shot, because that makes you gain like 10 pounds. It was like 105, 110, something like that. So I still have some weight to go if I wanted to. Obviously, I'm not trying to lose weight while being pregnant. That's, no. But, and I don't even know where it's coming off of, because I feel like my belly is getting a little bit bigger, and my chest is definitely getting, it's probably like double the size, if not a little bit more. So I'm not sure where this weight's coming off of. But yeah, it's just been quite the process so far. And I wanted to give you my 3-week to 7-week update. I guess maybe 6-week update, since I'm just now starting 7 weeks. But I will keep you updated, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Please continue this journey with us. I'm so excited to share this pregnancy with everyone. And yeah, it's just so different than my girls so far. The nausea has been so much more intense, and the fatigue, and just everything. Now I'm also 30 now. Back when I had the girls, I was 20 and 22? They're 18 months apart, but I had just turned 21 right after I had Ava. So yeah, I think it was 20 and 22. So obviously your body changes when you hit 30, and everything's different. But yeah, I'm very excited to continue to see my belly grow. I just can't wait to feel this baby move, or babies move. We shall see. October 10th I go for my first doctor's appointment. I'll be about 10 weeks then, and I'll let you know how that goes. Thanks so much, and have a great day, and please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. Thanks, guys.